Good morning, Codger Biker here, and today I thought I'd have a look at traction control, ABS and rally mode. Okay, so my bike has the optional rally pack installed, so-called, which I believe comes as standard on the ADV R version. Mine's a standard version, but most things between the R and the S, so-called S, are interchangeable, apart from obviously the suspension. I think the seat can be swapped over. So I chose the option of having rally mode, which cost me £140. I'm absolutely certain I don't need it, as I discovered that off-road mode, which is standard on the bike, was more than enough for my needs. But you know what it's like. It was there, like Everest. So first of all, I've had a few questions, and I thought, well, the best way to answer them is do a video. So I will put a few pages of the manual up, or try to, when I get back in the editing, just in case it doesn't show up very well on the camera. So I don't know if you can see that, but the first thing I'm going to look at is the ABS, as I've had some questions about how you can set that for off-road. So go to motorcycle, ABS. Now you've got three choices. You can turn it off completely, that's front and back, for hardcore off-road. You will probably void your insurance if you do it on-road, so I'm not going to do that. And I believe to come out of that you have to turn the bike off, back on again. You hold it in, keep pressed, and then you can see that I've now got ABS off. To turn it back, I have to turn the bike off, and when the bike comes back on, it's back into road ABS. If you put it into off-road ABS, that disables the back ABS but leaves the front on. So there's your three options. Road mode has ABS front and back, off has no ABS whatsoever, and off-road just leaves ABS on the front. Next up, traction control. MTC plus MCR, you can actually turn that off. Again, you have to hold for 3 seconds to make sure you don't do it by accident, release the button, and it's off. You can put that back apparently without turning the engine off, which is interesting. So that's your basic ABS and traction control modes on the standard bike, whether you have the rally pack or not. Now the difference on my bike to the standard, but it's the same as the rally version, the R version, sorry, is I have had the rally pack installed. So what does the rally pack give you? Just put it into rally, close throttle. The first thing you'll notice is it says throttle response. So you can choose to have it in street, rally mode or off-road, and I believe that street is your usual street mode throttle, rally is very direct and off-road's quite direct. So it will change the response of the throttle. You may also notice a number there, that's the slip, which if I come out of that, if I go up and down, I can change the amount of traction control. So I can go from 1, which is maximum slip and minimum traction control, they call it slip, up to 9, which gives you the most traction control and the least slip. Bit confusing, but just remember on 1 you've virtually got no traction control at all. So in rally mode 1 with throttle response set to rally, and I could turn the ABS off. I am not going to. ABS is on front and back at the moment. That's about as hardcore as you can make this bike. Let's just have a look at what the throttle response is like in rally. Now, the one thing about rally mode is as soon as you go into rally, it turns off anti-wheelie, so you could also wheelie as well if you want to, which I'm not going to. I am going to put minimum slip on because I'm on a road and not off-road. This is just your standard street throttle. So that feels pretty similar to the normal bike as you'd expect. I've got the slip on 9, so that's maximum rally traction control, and I've got the throttle response in street. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to put it into rally. Throttle response, I'm going to put it into rally, so that should sharpen the throttle response up a lot. Okay, well, it's definitely sharpened the throttle up. But obviously with me having the slip mode in 9, yeah, so basically just makes the throttle a lot sharper. But you can change the slip mode to where you are going along. Look, I can change the slip mode as I'm going along just by pressing the up and down button. So I'll put it into 5, which will give me a little bit of slip. Yeah, you get the full power straight away in rally mode. It's quite a noticeable difference. You can also change the throttle response to off-road, which I think is not quite as brutal as rally mode. I do not know if in rally mode, and I know someone out there is going to ask, can you turn off the ABS and can you turn off the traction control entirely and just leave yourself with rally mode response? I really like the rally throttle, I must admit. Proper KTM that is. I'm in rally mode, I've got ABS on road, rally throttle and 9. So I'm going to go into my motorcycle settings, turn off traction control. So I've now got no traction control, but I've got the rally throttle. Go into ABS, turn off the ABS. So presumably I've now turned off everything, all rider aids, and I've got rally throttle as well. There you go, that's about as hardcore as you can go. Rally throttle, ABS off and traction control off, for those who asked. You can turn it all off and have throttle mapping for rally. That's me done. I've put it back into ABS road. I've got the throttle on rally, which I like, but I'm keeping the slip on 9, which is maximum traction control, I believe. Hope that was some use to you. Codger Biker is out.